வணக்கம் நேயர்களே. இன்று நாங்கள் மாகாண சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினர் Raymond Cho அவர்களிடம் ஒரு உரையாற்றலுக்காக இங்கு வந்திருக்கின்றோம். என்னுடன் Honorable Raymond Cho அவர்கள் இங்கு இருக்கிறார்கள். இவர் ஒரு மாகாண சட்டம் உறுப்பினர், a member of the Progressive Conservative Party, and he is currently serving as a Minister of Seniors and Accessibility. He currently represents Scarborough North Region, and we are proud to introduce you to the oldest sitting member of the Legislative Assembly, to all of our TET viewers today. Just to give you a little bit of brief background on Raymond Cho's political career. He has been in the political career for the past 30 years. And he started his journey in 1991 when he was serving as a member for the Toronto Council. And since then, the Toronto amalgamation happened in 1998, and he was re-elected for about 8 times. And he was serving as a member for about up until 2016. That's when he resigned, following the successful Scarborough Rouge River in a provincial election. Over the past years, over 30 years, he has served in politics. He has done incredible jobs servicing the public and done tremendous amount of work. And we are so honored and proud to have you here, Raymond Cho. And welcome to TET. How are you doing today?
Welcome.
Vanakkam.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Nandri, Rombo Nandri, Vanakkam. I feel very honored today that Tamil TV inviting me so that I could meet so many Tamil Canadians. By the way, I have lots of respect for Tamil Canadians.
Okay.
And there are a lot of similarities. My background is Korean.
Right.
Korean and Tamil, lot of similarities.
Very, yeah. The
For
culture
example,
wise, yeah.
Korean people are very hard working, and Tamil people even harder working.
Harder working, that's right, yeah.
And Koreans, we value family value very important. And I noticed Tamil, they have a strong family value.
That's right.
And they respect their parents, grandparents. And another similarity, Koreans, we take education very seriously.
Right.
Education, very important.
Yeah.
I have 3 sons.
Okay.
And one of son is school teacher.
Okay.
And he told me, Daddy, I've been teaching. I noticed Tamil students, most of them hardworking, very smart. That's true story.
Yeah.
And I was city councillor. I worked with the Tamil.
Yeah.
And I know the spelling bee.
Yeah.
Top student
Are
is always Tamil student.
Are always Tamil. That's right. Yeah.
Today,
Yeah.
we have so many medical doctors.
Yeah.
And engineers, professional, they're Tamil because they value education.
Yeah.
So when I talk to other Canadians, we live in a multicultural country, right? Multicultural, multi-ethnic, multi-faith, very diverse country.
Yeah.
But especially when I talk to Korean people, I tell Korean people, look at Tamil Canadians. Most of them, they came here as a refugee.
Yeah.
They're most successful.
Yeah. That's why they
we
appreciate
have
the
to
struggle.
learn from Tamil community. And the Tamil community, when they're successful, they make contribution to wider society, Canadian society. And I know, I've been working with the Chamber of Commerce, Tamil.
Yeah.
They raised lots of money for Scarborough Hospital.
Right.
And because I was an immigrant, because I started life as a dishwasher, I know how difficult it is to establish, become successful.
Yeah.
So when Tamil come and ask me help, I help them all the time.
Right.
I give you one good example.
Okay.
When I was a city councillor,
Right.
in my riding, and the Tamil senior group approached me, and the Councillor Cho, we need a place, the meeting place. Can you get me? I'll try.
Yeah.
And I got the meeting hall, 13, 15 Nielsen Avenue, and the gentleman I know is Mr. Balachandran.
Okay.
I think he passed away now.
Okay.
I'm talking about some
20 years ago.
20 years ago, right?
Okay, yeah.
So I got the meeting hall almost free of charge for Tamil seniors. They love me, right? Yeah. So what about Tamil issue? I've been supporting.
Okay.
Because Tamil, very good Canadian. And when Tamil community tried to build the community center, I work hard with I have a good Tamil friends.
Right.
MPP Logan Kanapati from Markham.
Yeah.
We've been family friend for a long time.
Okay.
And last election, when MPP BJ Thanikasaram running, I gave him endorsement. I supported him.
Right.
And almost half of my riding went to his riding.
Right.
He was a candidate.
Right.
And then when BJ Thanikasaram knocking on the door, people ask, are you challenging Raymond Cho? No. I'm same party.
Yeah.
And Raymond Cho is supporting me.
Yeah.
Okay, you got my vote.
Exactly, yeah.
When I say Tamil people work hard, I really mean that.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm maybe talking too much. You have maybe some other question,
okay.
and
okay.
I try
You
to
capped
answer
up.
that.
No, that's fine. So you capped up. You started as a dishwasher, and you recognize the same struggles in Tamil people, and that's exactly why our generations, Tamil people here, do so well because they didn't get the opportunities, where they were back home, right? So when the Canadian government gives those kind of opportunities, we make advantage of those opportunities, and we grow up in life, and we help people around us, right?
Yeah.
So first of all, thank you again. Thank you for your brief summary on your life story and your struggles and what you have been doing for our community. And thank you for sharing your thoughts and stories with us today. Just to kind of get more specific about the current, situation, province is finally kind of opening up after the pandemic right now. We've had such difficult 2-year time period, the past 2 years after a lot of struggles, but, province people still managed to push through, right? While it's great to see, everything's sort of returning back to normal, what can we learn from this pandemic as a province, and how do you see us moving forward? What sort of protocols in place to move forward?
Okay, that's a very good question. Before I try to answer, before our interview started, I had a good conversation with the anchor woman here, Sindhu, and I was quite impressed. Sindhu, you say you're teaching Tamil language on online school. That's very good, And the Tamil parents, please make sure that your children learn and speak Tamil language. If you speak 2 languages, you become more open-minded.
Right.
And it's better for the country and better for the children. So thank you for teaching Tamil language online, Sindhu, right?
Thank you. Yeah.
Going back to your question, last 2 years, pandemic has been very challenging.
Right.
And especially seniors.
Right.
I'm senior, right? And, I have to admit, Premier Doug Ford and the Ministry of Health Deputy Premier Christine Elliott and Premier Doug Ford,
Mm-hmm.
and they're doing excellent work.
Mm-hmm.
And the Minister for Long-Term Care,
Mm-hmm.
Paul Calandran,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to compare because I've been in politics long times,
Mm-hmm.
and last 15 years, and the previous government,
Right.
over 15 years, they created only 611 long-term care units.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
For
it.
15 years.
Yeah.
We've been in government
Yeah.
less than 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
and we have already built many long-term care beds,
Mhm.
and within 10 years of time,
Yeah.
we're going to build 30,000
Oh, that's amazing.
long-term care beds, right?
Okay. Okay.
That's one example.
Okay.
And because of a pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
most vulnerable population,
Right.
the seniors,
Right.
and unfortunately, so many people, they lost their lives, right?
Right. Right.
And to prevent that,
Yeah.
now I'm a minister for seniors and accessibility.
Right.
Under our ministry,
Right.
we have a retirement home,
Mm-hmm.
771 retirement home,
Mm-hmm.
and we invested $68 million
Oh wow.
to have a more PPE, personal protection equipment.
Okay.
And then recently we made the announcement
Mm-hmm.
to keep the nurses.
Mhm.
By the way,
Mm.
when we talk about the pandemic,
Okay.
I sincerely say from the bottom of my heart,
Right.
thank you so much, frontline workers,
Mm.
healthcare workers,
Right.
PSW.
Right.
And by the way, many PSWs, they are new Canadians.
Yes.
And some of them, they even sacrifice their own lives.
Mm.
So I like to sincerely thank the frontline workers, healthcare workers, doctors, nurses, PSWs, and all the caregivers.
Mm.
Yeah. And so we increased $68 million
Right.
for the retirement home residents.
Mm-hmm.
And recently we announced nurses will get $5,000, okay, so that they keep their job.
Mm-hmm.
And PSWs, they're getting more money.
Right.
Yeah. And that's one good example, right?
Right.
And as a minister for seniors,
Right.
before pandemic broke out,
Okay.
2-3 summers ago,
Okay.
we did the study.
Okay.
And according to study,
Right.
we got the response, over 8,000 response from seniors,
Mm-hmm.
seniors' families and
Right.
caregivers.
Mm-hmm.
And out of that study, 80% seniors, they want to stay in their home as long as possible
Possible.
in
Yeah.
their own community.
Of course.
80%, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But after outbreak pandemic,
Mm.
they did another study.
Mm.
Now,
Mm.
over 96% seniors,
Mm.
they want to stay
Mm.
in their own community, live in their own home
Mm.
as long as possible.
Mm.
We understand.
Yeah.
That's why,
Mm.
as a minister for seniors,
Okay.
and after this pandemic,
Okay.
we have done so many things, right?
Okay.
I give you some of the programs
Okay.
so that their seniors, local communities could take benefit of, right?
Okay.
We run so many programs. One is called Senior Community Grants.
Mm.
This grant
Mm.
is to provide a grant to the local non-profit organizations
Mm.
so that they could run the program for seniors.
Mm.
During the pandemic,
Mm.
one of the things is you call the lockdown, right?
Right.
Social distance,
Yeah.
don't meet,
Yeah.
and senior
Right.
get isolated.
Right.
Social isolation is most dangerous. And that is why
Yeah.
we provide the money to local communities and the local organizations. They've been running all kind of program.
Right.
And when they apply and when they qualify,
Yes.
up to $25,000 they get,
Yeah.
and they help the seniors in the community.
Okay.
And
So these
by
are all
the-
going towards the community centers of each.
yeah, and
Okay.
one good example, by the way, Frontline Community Center is Tamil organization. They've been providing excellent program. Yeah, and Vijaya is in charge. I know her name. Yeah, and they provide, and they got this time
Yeah.
$25,000.
Okay.
And for this program, Senior Community Grant,
Yeah.
our government provide total amount $6 million.
$6 million.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
And the previous government,
Yeah.
total amount was $3 million.
Oh wow.
We
So
doubled
they
the amount.
Oh.
You know?
Okay.
So-
that's amazing. Okay.
That's one program.
Okay.
And so what happened to the seniors who are isolated? To help the seniors, we've been working with the Ontario Community Service Association, OCSA,
Yeah.
and they provide
Yeah.
Ontario Community Support Program.
Okay.
And we've been working with them, and they have a delivery up to now 1.5 million deliveries of food and medicine, essential services, and they provide this delivery to isolated seniors. So they remain safe, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And with the senior community grant,
Okay.
and they run different program. And like I said, the Frontline Community Center,
Okay.
they provide excellent program.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yesterday or
Yeah.
day before, I was at Mississauga,
Okay.
and the South Asian,
Yeah.
and they provide a senior active living fair. And the police, firefighter, and the volunteers,
Right.
and almost a couple hundred seniors came to that program.
Okay.
That's one program.
Okay.
And another program, oh, by the way, before I change to another topic, the window is still open. So any organizations in the community, non-profit, if you have a good idea, good services, you apply for senior community grant.
Okay.
The window is still open.
Okay.
It's time to apply now, right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then another excellent program our ministry provided is senior active living centers.
Okay.
We have roughly 300 senior active living centers all across Ontario. And 80% of the budget comes from us, 20% comes from the municipal government. And the program, almost whole program, are run by the senior volunteers. Excellent program.
Okay.
To give example, they teach Bollywood dancing, or yoga,
So fitness.
or
Okay.
pickleball, music,
Okay.
drum,
Right.
tai chi,
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
an excellent program.
Okay.
But because of COVID,
Right.
it become a virtual.
Virtual. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Are they planning to
through that
reopen?
organization,
Okay.
we have a senior centers without wall.
Okay.
When I travel around, I'm really impressed. The seniors working so hard.
Right.
Seniors helping senior programs,
Right.
right? That's senior active living centers.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
For the first time, our government,
Okay.
I really like to thank Premier Doug Ford and Deputy Premier, Minister of Health, Christine Elliott. We at the government, for the first time, we start providing free dental care for low-income seniors. You know, rich seniors, they have good insurance, but dental care is not covered by OHIP. So we provide low-income senior dental care, and they could get the dental care through this program. There's another one we are doing, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a lot of programs in place.
That's right.
Okay.
So I could go on and on,
Yeah.
but because of a pandemic,
Right.
Senior are most vulnerable, right?
Right.
So, you know, Sindhu, I take my job very seriously.
Very seriously. I can see that.
I'm senior myself.
Right.
So I know the problem
Yeah.
seniors have.
Yeah.
A senior,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
okay. And now let me talk about since it's Tamil.
Yeah.
I know you will ask that question. So
Yeah.
before you ask,
Okay.
Minister Cho, what have you done for Tamil people?
Yes, that was one of my questions.
I know that was
But
coming.
before we get to that question,
Yep.
you said a lot of important things that the government has done during the pandemic and has in plan for the upcoming after reopening for especially the seniors, right? So there are a lot of Tamil speaking viewers that are listening, especially the seniors, and I want to translate some of that in Tamil,
Okay.
if you don't
of course,
mind.
yeah.
Yeah, so Raymond Cho இப்போ சொல்லியிருந்தார் வயது முதியவர்களுக்காக நமது கனடிய அரசாங்கம் வந்து அதாவது ஒன்டாரியோ அரசாங்கம் வந்து நிறைய பணத்திட்டங்களை கம்யூனிட்டி சென்டர்ஸ் மூலமாகவும் அதாவது உடற்பயிற்சி சம்பந்தப்பட்ட பலதரப்பட்ட திட்டங்களுக்கு முதியோர்களின் உடல்நிலைகளையும் மனநிலைகளையும் சரியாக வைத்திருப்பதற்கு உதவி செய்யத்தக்கமாறு அந்த பரிசு தொகைகள் பயன்படுத்தப்பட்டதாகவும் இந்த பேண்டமிக் காலகட்டத்தில் அத்தோடு இனி இந்த பேண்டமிக் முடிஞ்ச காலகட்டத்தில் ஒன்றாக எல்லாம் கொஞ்சமாக திறக்கும் இந்த காலகட்டத்திலும் கூட ஒன்டாரியோ அரசாங்கம் பல பணத்திட்டங்களை கிட்டத்தட்ட $6 மில்லியன் முதல் இருந்த அரசாங்கமாக $3 மில்லியன் தான் $3 மில்லியன் பணத்தை மட்டும்தான் பாவித்திருக்கின்றது. ஆனால் இந்த தற்போதைய அரசாங்கம் அதாவது ரேமண்ட் ஷா அரசாங்கம் $6 மில்லியன் இந்த வயது முதியோர்களுக்கு ஆன சேவைகளில் பயன்படுத்துவதற்கு முன்வந்திருக்கின்றது. கூடுதலான பணத்தொகை வந்து கம்யூனிட்டி சென்டர்ஸ் மூலமாக அதன் மூலமாக அவர்களுக்கு போய் சேர வேண்டிய பல திட்டங்களுக்கூடாக பயன்படுத்தப்படுகின்றது என்பதை இந்த நேரத்தில் ரேமண்ட் ஷா ஊடாக உங்களிடம் தெரிவிப்பதில் மிகவும் சந்தோஷப்படுகின்றோம். தொடர்ந்து you want to just speak about you've been in the public service for over 30 years and you've seen many Tamil people across your service, right? And you wanted to our question was, how would you help the Tamil community continue to thrive in Scarborough, and do you have any specific action plan for the Tamil community, especially the seniors?
Oh, that's a very important question.
Okay.
And before I try to answer,
okay,
I have to share this information.
Okay.
Especially for seniors and the families who look after seniors. Because if I don't mention, if they don't know, they miss good opportunity. We have a program called the Senior Home Safety Tax Credit Program.
Okay.
So seniors and families who look after seniors in their home,
okay,
they could use this program.
Okay.
Senior Home Safety Tax Credit
okay,
is up to $10,000
okay,
you spend to make home safe.
okay,
Like broaden door for the wheelchair.
Right.
For example, when seniors go upstairs, they could stair lift, right, chair,
Right.
up to $10,000.
Okay.
And seniors sometimes fall down in the bathtub. It's very dangerous.
Right.
So when you install grab bar,
Okay.
it costs money. So up to $10,000 you spend, you claim 25% of expense you spend up to 10,000.
Okay.
So, Sindhu,
Yes.
if you modify your renovate your home
Right.
to make it safer for your mother or daddy,
Yeah.
then you could claim up to 10,000.
Okay.
You get 25,000 or $2,500 back.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
one program.
Okay.
They
Okay.
have another program called
Okay.
the Home and Vehicle Modification Program.
Okay.
And if you change your car so
Okay.
that people on wheelchair could get in the car, for example, or change the house, and for low-income seniors, it also applies to people with disabilities.
Okay.
And this program
Okay.
is run by March of Dime.
Okay.
So they are our stakeholders. We work together,
Yeah.
and then you could claim the expense up to, I think, $10,000 or $15,000, somewhere there. That's another program.
You
I
can
like to
claim up to
mention
how
it.
much?
Hmm?
You can claim up to how much?
I think up to $10,000. I forgot exactly whether
Okay.
50% you pay, but
Okay.
if you want to know more detail,
Okay.
they could always go to the Ontario.ca program,
Okay.
and they're called the Home and Vehicle Modification Program. We have another program,
Okay.
Seniors Safety Line, and
Okay.
the 211.
Okay.
If a senior feels I'm abused by
Yeah.
my family and neighborhood,
Okay.
whether physically abused
Yeah.
or whether financially abused,
Okay.
call this number.
Okay.
And we provide service in over 150 different languages. So Tamil seniors call 211 and speak in Tamil, they answer Tamil, right?
Okay. Okay.
That's another program, right?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so there are more, but coming back to your question.
Let me explain about these programs in Tamil. It'll be very useful
But
for
yeah,
a lot
that's
of the
all
seniors.
useful, yeah.
Yes. So Raymond Cho இப்போது சொல்லியிருந்தார் முக்கியமாக 3 திட்டங்கள் இருக்கின்றன. அதில் முக்கியமாக நீங்கள் தெரிய வேண்டியது ஒன்று வந்து சீனியர் ஹோம் சேஃப்டி டாக்ஸ் கிரெடிட் ப்ரோக்ராம் என்றது. முக்கியமாக ஒரு வீட்டில் உங்களுக்கு வயதானவர்கள் இருந்தால், அப்பாவோ அம்மாவோ தாத்தா பாட்டி யாராவது வயதானவர்கள் இருந்தால், அவர்களுக்கு வசதியாக உங்களது வீட்டை அமைக்க வேண்டுமென்றால், ஒரு வீட்டுக்குள் ஒரு எலிவேட்டர் போட வேணுமோ, இல்லாட்டி குளியல் அறையில் ஒரு பிடிப்பதற்கு ஏதாலும் சுற்றி வர என்னவும் போட வேண்டுமோ, மற்றபடி என்ன தேவையோ அந்த உங்கள் வயது முதிர்ந்தோரை நன்றாக பராமரிப்பதற்கு ஒரு வீட்டில் என்ன உபகரணங்கள் தேவையோ, இல்லாட்டி என்ன மாதிரி வசதிகள் தேவையோ, நீங்கள் கிட்டத்தட்ட 10,000 ரூபாய் செலவழித்தால், அப் டு 10,000 ரூபாய் செலவழித்தால், நீங்கள் கூடயும் செலவழிக்கலாம். பட் 10,000 ரூபாய் செலவழிக்கும் காலகட்டத்தில் 25% அந்த 10,000 ரூபாயிலிருந்து நீங்கள் மீளப்பெற முடியும். ஓகே. ஸோ அது நீங்கள் முக்கியமாக கருத்தில் கொள்ள வேண்டியது ஒன்று. மற்றது வந்து ஹோம் அண்ட் வெஹிக்கிள் மோடிஃபிகேஷன் ப்ரோக்ராம். ஸோ முக்கியமாக வருமானம் குறைந்த குடும்பத்தினரோ, இல்லாட்டி ஏதாவது டிசபிலிட்டி, ஏதாவது ஏதாலும் தேவை பலவீனமற்ற குடும்பத்தினரோ, வயது முறியோர் இருக்கும் ஒரு குடும்பத்தினருக்கு உங்களது வீடுகளையோ இல்லாட்டி ஒரு அதற்கு அவர்களை போக்குவரத்துக்கு வசதியான வாகனங்களில் செல்வதற்காக நீங்கள் செலவழிக்கும் பணத்தில் கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 10,000 செலவழித்தால் அதிலிருந்து கிட்டத்தட்ட 50% ஆவது பெற முடியும். இதனை கூடிய தகவல்களோடு இதனை நீங்கள் நிச்சயிக்க விரும்பினால் ontario.ca இல் போய் அதில் ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸை பற்றி பார்த்தீங்களா அதில் இருந்து நீங்கள் நிச்சயமாக நிறைய இது பற்றிய நிறைய தகவல்களை எடுத்துக்கொள்ளலாம். அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் சீனியர் சேஃப்டி லைன். ஸோ சீனியர் சேஃப்டி லைன் என்றது வந்து 211. ஸோ உங்களோட ஃபோனில் இருந்து நீங்கள் 211 என்ற இலக்கத்தினை அமர்த்தினால் 211 இந்த இலக்கத்தினை அமர்த்தினால் நீங்கள் தமிழில் யாருடனையும் உரையாடலாம். ஸோ வீட்டில் உங்களுக்கு வெளியிலேயோ உங்களுக்கு குடும்பத்தாராலேயோ இல்லை எல்லாவற்றில் நண்பர்களாலேயோ ஏதாவது பாதிப்பு ஏற்பட்டால், மனதளவிலும் சரி உடல் அளவிலும் சரி ஏதாவது பாதிப்பு ஏற்பட்டால் நீங்கள் யாருக்கும் பயப்படாமல் உங்களோட ஃபோனில் இருந்து இல்லாட்டி ஏதாவது ஒரு தொலைபேசியில் இருந்து 211 என்ற எண்ணை அமர்த்தினால் உங்களோடு யாரேனும் தமிழில் உரையாடுவார். உங்களுக்கு தேவையான உதவிகளை இவர்கள் உங்களுக்கு நிச்சயம் செய்து தருவார். ஸோ இந்த அனைத்து திட்டங்களையும் நிச்சயமாக வயது முதிர்ந்தோர்கள் அல்லது உங்கள் வீட்டில் வயது முதிர்ந்தோர்கள் இருந்தால் இவர்களுக்கு தேவைப்பட்டால் நிச்சயமாக அவர்களுக்கு அறிவியுங்கள். நிச்சயமாக இதை பயன்படுத்துங்கள். Alright. So this is your 30th year in the elected office. And are you seeking for re-election in the upcoming provincial election?
Yes, so that's a very important question.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm running again, and I appreciate all the support from Tamil community.
Okay.
Vote for Raymond Cho. Why I'm running again?
Okay.
I'm 85 years old young man.
Young man.
And I take my job very seriously.
Okay.
And according to Premier Doug Ford and all the cabinet, they say I'm doing excellent job as a minister for seniors and accessibility.
Okay.
So I take my job as a mission.
Right.
You know, I could retire.
Right.
I have 4 medical doctors in my family. I don't have to worry about financially. I love golf. I play more golf. I could travel around. But it's much more meaningful that I work as a minister and serving seniors, people with a disability. I really mean that.
Okay.
That's the reason I'm running again. Also, we have to admit, we live in the best country, Canada. If I was still living in Korea, I don't think I could become a minister. But Canada, because Canada, I work hard.
Right.
Canada give me opportunity.
Right.
It's my turn to return to Canada and serve Canada and serve seniors, people disability.
Right.
And when it comes to multicultural issue, I work really hard.
Okay.
And that's why when the Tamil community, they approached me.
Okay.
And when Tamil have a Tamil festival, I was city councillor.
Okay.
And I supported the program. And we blocked the Markham Street, Highway 48.
Yes.
I'm the one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I blocked that.
Yeah.
And we support that, right?
Right.
When the issue, they came to me, Councillor Cho, MPP Cho, we need a community center for Tamil and all other people in the neighborhood. Sure, I'll support you and work hard with the GJ Tani Councilor. Now, our government provide $12 million for the construction of a Tamil community
center. Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
So, by the way, the other government party, they're so good making promises. I give you a good example, right? Every election time, liberal government previously, over 15 years, will bring subway. And when election is over, nobody even mentions subway. But this time, Premier Doug Ford, he made the promise. He kept the promise. So Subway, for the first time in the history of Ontario, Subway coming north of Highway 401 up to McCown and Shepherd. And there's so many Tamil Canadians live northeast corner, okay? And it takes 2 hours to get downtown. Now with the subway coming here, maybe 30 minutes, right?
Okay.
So in all different way, I'm working hard, not only Tamil, but our community. And I'm working hard for Tamil seniors especially, you know?
Yes.
I have the story to tell you.
Okay.
And government could do only so much, but I have a confession to make.
Okay.
I still have a bit of a guilt feeling.
Okay.
Okay? My mom, she loves me.
Right.
And after I left her, immigrated to here, she cried so much. So finally, I invited her.
Okay.
And she was so happy.
Right.
And I thought she was so happy. After 2-3 months, she said, I want to go back to Korea. So I say, why, Mom?
Yeah.
This is Canada. This is paradise.
Yeah.
Why you want to go back?
Yeah.
And I'm sharing this story with the young Canadian fathers and mothers, okay? My mom said, I want to go back. So, Mom, this is a Canada paradise. And my mother said, Raymond, this may be paradise for you. But my mother said, this is a jail for me. I was shocked here.
Because
how could you say, Mom, this is jail? I cannot drive. I'm stuck with the children. She became babysitter. Okay? She said, I don't speak English.
Yeah.
Even if I turn TV, I don't know what they say.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't speak a language. I cannot go out. I'm stuck. This house, this is jail. I want to go back to Korea, where I have friends and other children. So I say, I'm sorry, Mom. Then after 2-3 months, within 6 months, I sent back to my mother to Korea. You know, I'm sharing. I still have a guilt feeling. You know, all the young people, everybody working so hard. You know, to support their family, for children's education, making more money, all that. Unintentionally, we don't look after our own parents. You know? So when you do good job for your parents, it's selfish education for your children. One day, the parents, you'll become grandparents. And when you do good work, the same thing to you, Sindhu. I'm sure you do good, but if you do, if you marry your children and you do good to your parents, that's the best education for your children. Okay? You know, since I'm sharing,
they watch you. They're watching, right?
Since I'm sharing my life story, true story, I like to share this story. You know, it's not Tamil issue, but it's a much bigger issue. World peace. You know, this crazy guy, according to American President Biden, he calls Putin butcher. I agree with him. You know, Putin killing so many people, and 10 million people become refugees in Ukraine. And it breaks my heart. I'm survivor of a Korean War. And many Tamil people who came here refugees, you understand how, you know, you escaped the war in Sri Lanka. And I talk all this. And last week, March break, 2 weeks ago, my son, who's a school teacher,
Okay.
he came to visit us with his family.
Okay.
They spent about 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
On the day, about a week ago,
Yeah.
my grandson,
Okay.
he is 6 years old,
Okay.
and his name is Jackie.
Okay.
And the day when he going back to Montreal,
Yes.
he came down upstairs
Yeah.
and he showed me this note, and I'm sharing this.
Okay.
You know,
Yes.
his name is Jackie,
Uh-huh.
and he says to Grandpa, this is
To
To
help
help
the war
war
victims
victim in Ukraine.
Aw.
Love
that.
Jackie and family.
Aw.
And he gave me
Yeah.
$350.
Wow.
And he
Yeah.
asked me,
Mm-hmm.
Grandpa,
Mm.
please give this money
Yeah.
to Ukraine refugees.
Aw.
You know,
Okay. Yeah.
I really cried, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah. You're raising a good human.
yeah,
Your
this
family's
is
raising
what
a
you
good
call
human.
family value,
Yes.
Canadian value, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
on April 10,
Yeah.
Sunday,
Yes.
5 o'clock in the evening,
Okay.
I'm making big prayer rally in the Korean church,
Okay.
5 o'clock,
Yeah.
and the Prime Minister sending greeting,
Yeah. On
and
March
the
10th.
MP
Okay.
coming there, Ali Asasi.
Okay.
He went to Poland,
Yeah.
now he's back.
Okay.
He's bringing Prime Minister message.
Okay.
And I'm an organizer. I've been one of the major speakers.
Right.
And Mayor John Tory, excellent mayor, John Tory, he's coming because I asked him. He'll make a speech. And I'll bring Premier Doug Ford's speech,
Okay.
message. And the Minister of Mental Health, Minister Tibolo coming, Minister Infrastructure. And I asked NPP BJ Tadikansalam. He said he will come, and I will ask NPP Logan Kalapati, and anybody who care about peace, who have sympathy for Ukrainian refugees, come and join our prayer meeting.
Okay.
And bring little check,
Okay.
whether $10, $100, whatever, if you can, and write check payable to Canadian Red Cross,
Okay.
and write down name, address in the back of a check.
Okay.
They get the tax receipt, right?
Okay. Okay.
And
So this is on April 10th.
April 10,
April 10th. Okay.
5 p.m.,
Okay.
Korean church called Yongnak Korean Church. Address is 650 McNichol Avenue. McNichol Avenue, 5 o'clock. I like to see many Tamil Canadians, and I'll be on the stage,
Yeah.
and I'll ask all the Tamil Canadians, stand up, then you stand up. No, I'm expecting 100 Tamil Canadians because you survived the war,
Right.
you escaped, and that's what's happening. The Ukrainian people do.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Take your time. It's hard. Some hard time.
Yeah, so Cindy, you come.
Yeah.
If I see you, I acknowledge you.
I'll come.
You
Okay.
to come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So அவர் இந்த கோரிக்கை வந்து ஏப்ரல் 10 ஏப்ரல் 10ஆம் தேதி 5 மணிக்கு
5 p.m.
5 p.m. So 5 மணிக்கு கொரியன் சர்ச் 650 மேக்னிக்கல் 650 மேக்னிக்கல் வீதியில் அமைந்துள்ள கொரியன் சர்ச்சில் யுக்ரைனில் இப்போது நடந்து கொண்டிருக்கும் இந்த யுத்தத்தில் பாதிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கும் அனைவருக்கும் ஒரு பிரார்த்தனை இடம்பெற இருக்கின்றது. அதுக்கு ரேமண்ட் சோ அவர்கள் உங்கள் அனைவரையும் தாழ்மையோடு அங்கு வந்து அந்த பிரார்த்தனையில் பங்கு பெற்றுமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கின்றார். உங்களால் முடிந்த அளவு ஏதாவது பணத்தொகை வழங்க முடியுமானால் அதில் ரெட் கிராஸ், கனேடியன் ரெட் கிராஸ், the check to Canadian Red Cross
Yeah. Canadian Red Cross
Canadian,
check.
yeah.
And
so,
in the back of the check,
yeah.
write the name and address.
Yes.
So the Canadian Red Cross send the receipt, tax
Okay.
rebate, right?
Okay. So
Yeah.
அந்த பணத்தொகை அந்த செக்கில் கனேடியன் ரெட் கிராஸை நீங்கள் குறிப்பிடலாம். அதன் பின்பக்கத்தில் உங்கள் பெயர், உங்கள் தொலைபேசி எண் மற்றும் உங்கள் விலாசம், அதாவது உங்கள் அட்ரஸை குறிப்பிட்டால் உங்களுக்கு அதுக்கு அந்த தேவையான கட்டணச்சீட்டு உங்கள் வீட்டுக்கு வந்து சேரும். ஸோ இதனைத்தான் ரேமண்ட் சோ அவர்கள் மிகவும் வருத்தத்தோடு அங்கு நடந்து கொண்டிருக்கும் இந்த 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 ஒரு தாழ்மையான ஒரு 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 நிலையில் உங்கள் அனைவரையும் அங்கு பிரார்த்தனைக்காக வருமாறு அன்போடு வேண்டுகின்றார்.
Yeah, come early. If you come late, maybe you cannot even get in.
Okay.
It's big church, but I'm inviting everybody.
Everybody. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Good.
And we show our unity, our strength.
Right. Right.
To fight against the Putin.
Right.
And to support Ukraine.
Right. Right.
No, that'll be really great. No.
Yes.
Yeah. Before the end, Cindy, you asked me if I'm running again.
Yes.
May I do one commercial?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Go ahead.
I have a campaign office.
Yeah.
Open house. April 23rd.
April 23rd. Okay.
Around 2:00.
Okay.
If a premier is available, he will come for sure.
Okay.
We are very close friends.
Okay. Okay.
And BJ Tandikan Salam,
will be there.
Logan Kanapati,
Okay.
they promise they will come.
Okay.
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 And I'll be very honored if a lot of Tamil families show up
Okay.
and show support.
Okay.
And we'll prepare food,
Okay.
lunch and barbecue.
Okay.
And I like to see lots Tamil.
Okay.
And I need volunteers.
Okay.
And Cindy, you help me too.
I will.
Okay.
I'll be there.
And
Okay.
April 23rd.
April 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
From 12:00
Okay.
to 5.
12 to
Maybe
5.
11 to 5 around there.
Okay.
And I'm targeting landslide victory.
Okay.
Yeah, with the Tamil support.
Okay.
They give me Tamil support.
Yes.
I get the top vote.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You'll get the Tamil support, no doubt. No
Okay,
doubt. You've been
thank
doing
you.
a lot of amazing jobs, so
Yeah.
you'll definitely get the Tamil support. You're well recognized in our community, and we really thank you for all the work that you have done. And you have a good heart. You're a good human being. You raised a good family, and that's why you want to see other people succeed as well. And
Yeah.
we
Sorry.
no problem. We recognize that, and we see the good soul in you for sure. So thank you, Raymond Cho. You've shared some significant stories today with
Yeah.
us. You've shared about your childhood and
Yeah.
your youth and how your life started and
Yeah. Yeah.
what you accomplished and
Yeah.
all the service that you have been doing in the public
Yeah.
sector for the past 30 years. It's really incredible. It's very rare to see human beings like you, in these age. So I'm really honored to be sitting here with you today, to be speaking to you today, and really thank you from the bottom of our heart and on behalf of TET for your time and
Okay.
all your wise words today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome.
Vanakkam.
Number Nandri. See you
Yes.
April 10th.
See you April
5 p.m.
10th. Yes.
at the prayer rally. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you. Nandri Vanakkam.